Mamba Italiano. Oh, Mamba. I think she is related to George Clooney, Rose Clooney. That's from the 1950s, I think. So I got to tell you this. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. I feel like my camera is completely off. I don't know. I'm just 1 second here. This selfie stick. We're talking about the selfie sticks. The selfies can stick it. Anyways, I had a wonderful evening. I did not do a tea leaf reading. I had other things to do, but good morning and welcome to my channel. I feel like I'm looking up here. Okay, so maybe I'll do an adjustment later, but no worries. Okay, so George Clooney's aunt, I think, Rose Clooney. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Now, I had a really different dream last night. I cannot look up because I've got lots of bags under my eyes. That's having narcissistic traits right there. So let me just fix this, okay? So, because I cannot do that. I'm tired. I think I overslept. That's really what happens to me. So I had a dream. I don't know if they're kind of like, anyways, there's a card in my deck. No, that's not going to work. You guys are going to get really irritated by me in about, I should have just done a live. Hey, I wonder if I should do this as a live. Wouldn't that be interesting? No, I'm just going to do a pop on live one day. But anyways, so I was, I do a lot of my videos here in the summer, and there's a top balcony and there's a bottom balcony, and we do have caretakers that clean this whole condominium. It's part of the HOA fees. But I had this dream, and I was on my patio and I was looking over, because we do have deer, a lot of deer here. And I was looking over and there was a deer and kind of like a doe. Well, that's the female deer. And I was looking to the side. Now, keep in mind, this is just a dream. These dreams happen very, very fast. I looked to the left of me and there was Buck. Now, Buck is a card in my deck. He comes up often. He's an Italiano. And I could see him with the beard and his glasses. And he was kind of peeking over my deck. He had a vicious temper, like a vicious temper. I attracted a lot of unhealthy people out there. Now, there's also somebody in this community that has a dog named Buck. And, you know, I don't know if there's a message in there. I did post a video on my Twitter or my TikTok account regarding that situation. I don't know. But all I know is the lyrics to Italiano. Now, I did grow up in a community. This could be a longer video. I did grow up in a community where there was a lot of Italians around us. I loved the Italians. I don't get to know very many Italians. Now, I don't know if that card is going to come up today. They had impeccable style, right? The Italians, Italiano. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Now, I'm just going to touch a little bit on politics, just a smidgen here, because my brain cannot go where the New York mayor is gone. This is New York, concrete jungle, where dreams are made of. What the hell happened to New York? I do not get why the mayor of New York City, I've been to New York once in my life. I do not get why the mayor of New York City is in cahoots with Donald Trump doing what he did to that Venezuelan president. My mind can't go there. New York, you know, New York used to be the city of, you know, that card comes up here. Now, it's run completely different. So is our former community. Now, is there anything else I wanted to say? Oh yeah, so before I move forward with this video, I desperately tried to watch last night on Netflix. There's this new series, or I don't know how old it is, but it's up on Netflix. It's about Palm Desert. Okay, the women of Palm Desert. I couldn't stand to watch it. I watched it for 5 minutes. There's this one chick in there that's been married 5 times. It's $1.5 million for a membership to Mar-a-Lago. My mind cannot go there. This one chick's had 5 marriages. And this other chick on there thinks she's a Kim Kardashian replica. I'm telling you, I enjoyed Emily in Paris. I still have that Emily in Paris stuff going through me. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste your time watching those housewives or whatever they are from the area where Mar-a-Lago is. Palm something in Florida. So welcome to my channel. It feels like this is the Wizards of Waverly. I had some fantastic messages last night. I can't tell you too many of them, but I'll just give you a little hint. I did see dead people when I was a young child. I got confirmation again last night, and somebody out here had a wicked temper. Okay, so I think Rob Reiner had a temper, but that didn't mean that he deserved what he did, what his son did to him. Okay, oh Mamba Italiano. So let's see what card comes out here, because I'll tell you something. Narcissistic abuse. Oh, this card just flipped right over. You can't, oh, this, you know, sneaky Yanni. That's kind of the person I attracted. But this one, deep pockets, right? This card, if this personality trait, these are personality traits, this is the one that threatens to unalive themselves, okay? Unalive themselves and is really on the sunshine list club. This is how deep the manipulation can go. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Now, oh, geez, that card really freaks me out. I'll tell you, I attracted some very unhealthy people, but I live in a very comfortable environment. I know I keep saying that a lot. Okay, so that's the return to sender card there, because, oh man, sometimes you just get these epiphanies, and that's the busy bee, gossiping. You know, when you have this type of trait, this personality trait around you or in your family, this one wants to constantly calls you and rips. This one had a temper on him too, swearing like a truck driver, rips right into you, is very nosy, trying to control you even when you're married, concerned about your money and your whereabouts. The common denominator in our family was the gambler. Okay, so I kept my money to myself. Oh, you know, this one too, this person, she calls herself the Fin Indian. Horrible temper. I grew up with a lot of racists around me, and I attracted a lot of unhealthy female friends as well. This is the twist and turns out there. The storm is always coming. This is dropping the F-bomb. If they're dropping the F-bomb to you like that, then what are they teaching their children? Oh, Mamba Italiano. Okay. That's the psychiatrist card. Psychiatrists are going to have a hard time, psychiatrists have a hard time diagnosing the narcissistic personality disorder. So before I move on, I'm taking one from my guardian angel deck. I dropped the mother of all bombs when I left. I did it in silence, and that's what I highly recommend, because if you talk too much, you have to keep your whereabouts a secret, because if you talk too much or your plans a secret, they're going to want to try to change your mind. I did the mother of all bombs. Now, oh, Mamba Italiano. Now, because you know, if I had the disease to please, and I was their future retirement plan for some of these. They were looking to me, without me knowing it, to pay their bills. Okay, I called it, what did I call it yesterday? I did some personal readings on my own with my traditional tarot decks, and I call it the Transylvania Transformation. I'm going to actually title this the Transylvania Transformation, because Transylvania is the Dracula. They are vampires, okay? They'll suck the blood right out of you. They'll suck your energy. They take your energy out of you and attach it to themselves. They are blood suckers. Now, it is called the Transylvania Transformation. Okay, so let's take one from the Guardian Angel deck. Good morning, wherever you are. I just had some beautiful dreams, beautiful visions. And some of it, you know, you have to take a leap of faith. Oh, Mamba Italiano. I am a little bit opinionated, okay, because some things like this doesn't resonate with me. That mayor of New York, I don't know if it's going to come back and bite Donald Trump, President Trump in the butt. I don't know. You might need an angel. This card, you know, if you're suffering narcissistic abuse, these cards, well, Sandal Fawn. Yeah, Sandal Fawn. There are lots of deer around here, lots of fawns, but I ended up right where I wanted to be. You're right where you're supposed to be. This place checks off the list for me. There's no other beautiful place that I'd rather be. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Hey, maybe I am going to be going to Italy. Who knows? That's our European vacation. We're saving for our European vacation. Okay, so they tell tales about you. They lie about you. They make fun of the choices that you made. I made some really, really scary choices. Dangerous men in my life. Dangerous women in my life. And it all came from a mother that taught me no boundaries. I was the fool in everybody's life. Okay, but not anymore. More. How do you like it? How do you like it? More. Okay, so we'll see what comes out here. That's the busy bodies walking around. Oh. This reminds me of the many heads. These are the doctors and the lawyers card. This is somebody here from Nebraska. I don't know why I felt like saying Nebraska, but that's also the Libra card or the ruler card. These are, these can be a lot of my content is to deal with the cerebral narcissist. What is her name? The one that hung around with Oprah Winfrey a lot. She, Maya Angelou, I think she says when somebody tells you or shows you who they are, believe them. Well, when somebody tells you what type of personality trait they have, believe them. If somebody says they lie, believe them. Okay? This is the doctor, the lawyer card. Very, very envious type of personality. In some cases, they're envious where you moved, right? Maybe this is somebody doing jumping jacks. These are the very athletic people. That can be a trait of a somatic narcissist. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Oh, Mamba. I like that card. I call that card the many heads. Okay. That's the competition card. Oh, this one too is very competitive. That's the hairdresser. Now I've got some highly narcissistic cards coming up here today. Well, they're all narcissistic. This is the bragger card. One person asked me, how do you tell? Well, you will eventually know. You'll just feel it. How do you tell the difference between a narcissist and somebody having narcissistic traits? It took me a long time to realize it. But very, very unhealthy traits. Okay, this one hates women. It has to be. You have to connect the dot in your own life. That's really how you have to do it. That's for somebody out there. Hi, Lisa, if that's you, or if you're watching. But it took me a long time. It took me a long time to. I did the totality of every relationship. I did a lot of dissecting. I come from a very large Ukrainian family. So I looked at the totality of the relationship. When was the first time I met this person? What was this person really all interested in? When did this person surface in my life? Why did that person use the opportunity when I got married to surface in my life? Why was this particular person so interested in the island of Hawaii, or the fact that I married somebody that was financially stable. So I looked at the totality of the relationship. So I'm telling you, I did an incredible dissecting when I finally came to the conclusion that many of the relatives, and it would make sense, right? Because this is the sister, the twisted sister, or the twisted aunt, that I had to cut out. So I had to make choices, and the scissors are the main part of that card here, because if I was still connected to this one, it would still be connected to this one, and to this one, and to this one, when in essence I'm talking about the aging narcissist, and loose lips will sink ships. But what I'm trying to say is that you have to figure it out in your own life, and maybe you'll do what I did. Oh, Mamba Italiano, she as well, right, was attracted to men that were financially stable, and was looking for, in essence, the nurse with the purse. Nurses can be male too. Oh, Mamba Italiano, oh, Mamba. Okay, so we'll see what guardian angel card comes out here. The big thing is, what I felt like is they are punishers. A lot of these are punishing you by ignoring you, by smearing you, by cutting you out. You won't be able to comprehend things, and you may be blaming yourself. This is France. Vive la France. The life of liberty. This reminds me of the New York card. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. It does not make sense to me as a Canadian why every American wouldn't rally around the Venezuelan people. It just doesn't make sense to me. It never will. And I don't know. It really is surprising to me. That's the New York card. Okay, so I'm doing one more. No, I'm not getting political. I'm just looking at it from just a natural point of view, common sense. Like New York, you know, like it was run by, you know, the Gaudis at one time, and I don't know. Maybe there's well, a Clooney, or I don't know, some Italian here, because Buck, that Italian guy, there's something to do with Italian here. Okay. Rudy Giuliani, I think, was, I'm not going there, so sorry, Spirit, let's move on from here. So, but like I said, I did, yeah, so a needle pulling thread. I did grow up in a community where there was wonderful neighbors that were Italians, the Petalinos. I think they're in spirit. Well, they would be. Yeah, you know, just very, very a particular type of people. Okay, let's see what comes out here. I just got like, I'm just doing whatever. Betty, oh, wow. No, that card hasn't coming up. That card has not come up for a very long time. Wow. This is the one that wears a mattress on her back. This is the reason how I met my husband. I'm his third wife. This is second wife. I was going to say bye, baby, bye. But wow, I'll tell you something. This is a heartbreaker, because this one, if this one is in the neighborhood, is attracted to everybody except her husband, uses and abuses her husband, creates fictitious lies. But if it wasn't for this person walking out of her husband at the time, I would have never met my husband. So I'm grateful to her. There's a laundry list. I created a mattress for this particular person because she wears a mattress on her back. Significant distance. This also is the one that wants to remain relevant in the marriage. That's the ex-wife. Wants to remain relevant. Didn't make sense to me. What are you doing coming around here when you didn't have children, right? So But that reminds me of the Amber Heard, right? They want to lock horns. They want to get into your life and that. Very, very, very temperamental person. Where's the mattress on her back? Oh, Mamba. Italiano. Okay, so let's see what else comes out here. You cannot change a narcissist, okay? The entity of narcissism is baked in someone, and what they lack is empathy. And they're very gauche and arrogant, exceptionally arrogant. Just watch that palm, you'll see. I don't care how much money you have. They want you for your money. I don't care. You can't impress me. That don't impress me much. That's by Shania Twain. Okay, so let's, I think this is Libra card going to come up here. Libra is the scales of justice. Scales of justice come in and take you out, take you and move you away. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Oh. This is the Libra card, Scales of Justice. That's the criminal law card. That's the, that reminds me of that Mandaro, or I can't remember, the Venezuelan president. He's going to have his wings clipped. I think it's disgusting as well for his wife to have been involved in this. What are you doing out there feeding all of these young kids all of these drugs? Like, what kind of, how can anybody think that that was a mistake? You're feeding all of these young Venezuelans, all of these Americans, everybody all over the world, drugs. I was looking at that Maduro or whatever his wife's, I was looking at her and I'm thinking, you're pathetic. You're a pathetic excuse for a female. You are. Now, this is the Jesus card. This is the criminally insane. That could be what Nick Reiner is gonna plead eventually, but I don't buy it. Even though Rob Reiner had a wicked temper, he didn't deserve what he got. But the criminal lawyer card coming in here because the scales of justice come in. You can't stop. That's the Libra card. I don't know if somebody out here is a Libra, but I know my father was a Libra. And he was a sharp-dressed man. Oh, Mamba Italiano. Oh, Mamba. They keep a lot of secrets. The female narcissistic psychopath keeps a lot of secrets. But eventually, when you start peeling back the layers, you get to the root of the problem. If you were raised in a narcissistic family, the mother is the one that created chaos and confusion. That's how psychics are born, mediums are born. Oh, Mamba Italiano. So have a wonderful day wherever you are. Like, subscribe. You'll find me if you're meant to. And the buck stops here. I live in fantastic territorial lands here. I cannot say the name. Well, I can say the name, but I'm not going to release that name out. But we do have spirit guides. We have guardian angels, all different types. And I think I have an Italian one around me. So take care, like, subscribe if you wish, and have a wonderful day wherever you are. See you soon. It's all done. Enjoy.